Chapter 13. Attack. The village is spread along a slope and has brightly coloured 2 or 3 storey houses with balconies and slate roofs. Surrounding them are fields of wheat. The houses are paved courtyards where cows, sheep and goats are tethered. Hens dash past clucking. I smell sawdust and straw. "Did I get you in trouble?" Praveen asks. I guess he's overheard Dad shouting at me and I shake my head. Dad's just worried about the hotel. We wind between the houses on a narrow path, towards a stable at the edge of the village with a field behind it. I try and change the subject. "Do you have any brothers and sisters?" "I have 2 older brothers. One of my brothers is a paragliding instructor a few hours away, and the other is an engineer in..." He stops abruptly. I follow his line of sight. A boy about the same age as Praveen is storming towards us. A flock of goats gather round at the stable behind him. "Amul!" shouts Praveen, quickening his pace to run. "What's wrong? What's happened?" I run after him. "I've lost another one," says Amul angrily. Praveen scans the flock with his eyes. "It happened a minute ago as I was leading them back. I heard a rushing sound, turned my head and Star was gone." "It's not your fault." Praveen places a hand on Amul's shoulder. "I think it grabbed her from a tree." "A leopard attack," says Praveen to me. I gaze around at the thick forest in the distance. It's easy to forget that they're out there. "We're losing one of the flock every week," says Amul. "There'll be no goats left at this rate." "That's not true," replies Praveen, herding the rest of the goats and the sheep into the stable. "Where are the twin kids?" I ask. "Are they okay?" Amul points to a donkey nearby. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be looking at until I see a flash of movement and hear a bleat. The kids' heads poke out of the pockets along the side of the donkey's saddle. I walk over and stroke their tiny heads and soft long ears while Praveen and Amul usher the last of the goats inside and bolt the stable door. There are 2 hand drums fastened on the donkey's saddle, and I tap on the leather skin with one finger without thinking. "Have you ever heard the tabla being played?" asks Amul, heading over. I shake my head. "Before you're even allowed to touch the instrument, you have to be able to say the rhythm. Repeat after me. Tirakita, tirakita." I repeat the syllables slowly. "Is that the fastest you can say it?" asks Praveen. "I've never heard of it having to say it tongue twisters in order to play the drums," I reply and cross my arms. He laughs. "Listen, and see if you can hear the same rhythm and when I play the drums," says Amul. Amul flicks his wrist back and forth to press with the heel of his palm and tap with his fingers. He nods his head in time. I sway to the rhythm and say the syllables under my breath along with the beats. It feels like hardly any time has passed when Dad and Grandma stride up to us. "Time to go, Ruby," he says. I nod. Pink wisps of cloud float above us and my stomach lurches suddenly. I was so caught up in the plane I didn't notice the time. Unless we leave soon, we'll have to walk back through the forest in the dark. "Watch out for your dog," Amul says. "They make perfect leopard snaps." I hold on to Polly tightly. I won't let her out of my sight from now on. "I meant to tell you, it's Holy Festival in town next week," says Praveen as we leave. "What's Holy?" I ask, turning back. "A celebration of spring," says Dad. "Mr. Bat and Mr. Ananda arrived that morning, and I want us all to meet them, but you can go in the afternoon." "See you there," says Praveen. I wave, take a deep breath and venture into the dark trees with Dad, Grandma and Polly. "I know why no one will come up the mountain," I say, and tell them about Durga and the earthquake and the man who died following the green light. "I don't know why people are so scared, it's only a legend," I finish. "Stories and words are powerful. Whispers become rumours and rumours become believed," says Grandma. I spot the green light in the distance. It stays still and illuminates the top of the trees in an eerie green haze. "There is something creepy about it," I say slowly. We stop and watch the light together. "I told you, it's a shepherd," says Dad. But I don't think I believe him.